Hello, everybody. It's been a bit of a crazy week. Sorry to not have anything up for you until the middle of the week like this, but this is where we are. As you may know, the second half of our artificial intelligence discussion went live this past Friday. If you missed that, we would encourage you to catch up on that because we have already recorded the episode which follows on from that, which deals largely with the right use of books, which we touched on in the artificial intelligence episode and we felt required a longer discussion. So we're getting into that. And then following on to that, a discussion of martyrdom and the role of martyrdom in the way of the life of faithfulness to the Evangelion because of the horrific church bombing that happened in Damascus back on the Feast of All Saints, which is the Sunday immediately after Pentecost. So getting back a couple of weeks now, obviously because we're recording well after the fact, it's not quite as timely as we would have liked it to have been, but this is where we are. This episode is also going to be cut in half, so this actually takes us well into the summer at this point with material that we have already recorded, but we're discussing what we're going to record after that already. We've begun planning for that already, and the theme that's emerging there is this phenomenon we see in our culture now of people not identifying with a community, not identifying with a church, not identifying with a formal religion, not even necessarily identifying with a neighborhood or an ethnicity or their family, but people choosing their tribe or their tribes. And I don't think it's a coincidence that this is, let's be blunt, a less civilized word than these other words, and that these opt-in communities are inherently uncivilized. They are a symptom of the slow unraveling of the culture that we live in, and it is becoming something less controlled in the best possible sense. Societies need control, let's face it, otherwise they can't be a society. Being civilized means having control of yourself. And I think we see this kind of being undone in the culture that we live in now. So we are planning a discussion around that. It will obviously go much deeper than what I've just said in the last 30 seconds. If you have thoughts about that, there's going to be quite a bit of time before we record that, so we'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, if you could do us a huge favor and review the show on whatever platform you listen on. If that's an audio podcasting platform, please review it there. If it's on YouTube, these things help us be more visible to others, and it would be a great help to us if you would leave a review for the show. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.